country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up and let me tell you something.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll go again with Hampton, and nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. We'll go play action with Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Courtland Sutton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short kick.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. From the gun, they'll go with blue. for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Makes the score.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, L.A. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Taking off, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Chargers' 8-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Rolling right. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Great slant into the hands of Wilson. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, L.A.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Forced out left. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Moving to his right. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and you give it to Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Captain.
Throwing is Nix. He's got it up to 3. To the goal line and in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Chargers 7.
touchdown. Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll try to hit him with a screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? They got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there as they force 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Taken in at the 8. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. And it's going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for the Broncos. 54 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this kind of movement.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Blue. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Lou going to get it again here on first down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
A run once more with Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's the tight end. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 17-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing. Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Bombers. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And the Broncos going to be set up with first and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Lou will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score. Broncos 49. Chargers 7. Will Lutz to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On the ground, they'll go with Vigil. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. There's a 3rd down and 4.
Built up. Hey, Ray. Set.
On the zone read, here's Hampton. He'll take this across the 30 to about the 32.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
On the handoff, Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
From the
and
21, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. The right side to Olave. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Midfield. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Blue. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his man, and that's Olave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
6-yard line.
1st and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Ready. Yellow, 22. 5.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Down.
2nd and 11.
45. White. Hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go.
A tough spot here.
60
3rd
red.
and
60 red.
long.
Set. Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.
everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I used to see, it felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract, I promised you a contract.
Seven oh 70 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in. That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
You spin my head right around when you go down, when you go down.
Walk out the house with my swagger, hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious, I